ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः.
Fascinating philosophical framework from ancient India. It's called Pañca-Mahā-Yajña. That's Pañca-Mahā-Yajña. Now, think of it less as a dusty old text and more like a daily guide for living a life that's packed with purpose, gratitude, and a real sense of connection to, well, everything. So, to get us started, I want to throw a question out there that might sound a little weird at first. Are we born in debt? And no, I'm not talking about student loans or a mortgage. I mean a totally different kind of obligation, one that we have just by being alive. You see, this whole philosophy is built around a concept called Ṛhya. But before you get stressed out, Ṛhya isn't about a financial burden, it's actually a beautiful idea. It's a cosmic debt of gratitude. It's this profound acknowledgement that our very existence is a gift, made possible by our ancestors, by the natural world, and by the society we're a part of. Okay, so if we have this cosmic debt of gratitude, this Ṛhya, how do we honor it? How do we pay it back? Well, the answer lies in the Pañca-Mahā-Yajña, which literally translates to the 5 great daily offerings. This is the practical, hands-on framework for putting all that gratitude into action. That's right, just 5. That's the elegance of it. This entire philosophy for a connected life isn't some complex, overwhelming system. It's beautifully structured around 5 core duties, 5 chances we get every single day to show our gratitude. So here they are: Pitru-Yajña, Gṛhya-sūtras, Manusmṛti, Bhuta-Yajña, and finally, Deva-Yajña. Don't worry, we're going to walk through each one, and you'll see how we start with our most personal connections, and then ripple outward to touch the entire cosmos. Let's start with the duties that are closest to us, the ones right in our inner circle. This is all about honoring our roots, the people who came before us, and the knowledge that has shaped who we are. First up is Pitru-Yajña. This is the offering, the act of gratitude that we dedicate to our ancestors, our parents, and all our elders. The idea here is really simple, but also incredibly profound. Our life itself is a gift, passed down to us through countless generations. This offering is about honoring that entire lineage. And when we do that, we're not just saying thank you, we're fostering this powerful sense of belonging, of being rooted in something much bigger than ourselves. So how do we actually do this in our busy modern lives? It's through simple yet incredibly powerful actions, taking care of our parents and elders, taking a moment to remember those who've passed on, and actively honoring our family's unique heritage and values. Okay, let's move to the next inner circle, Gṛhya-sūtras. This is our offering to the great sages, the teachers, the scientists, the artists, the thinkers, basically anyone who has created and preserved the knowledge that lights up our world. In this way of thinking, knowledge is the path to true freedom and understanding. So our duty isn't just to consume information, but to actively participate in preserving and sharing it. It really cultivates this sense of intellectual humility and a responsibility to the generations that will come after us. And the practice of this is just so relevant today, right? It means committing to daily learning. They call it svadhyaya. It means sharing what you know with other people, becoming a teacher in your own way. And it means supporting the libraries, schools, and institutions that make knowledge available for everyone. All right, so we've looked at our personal roots and our minds. Now it's time to expand that circle of responsibility. We're moving outward to our duties towards all of humanity, and then every other living thing on this planet. This brings us to Manusmṛti, which is the offering to humanity. You might also hear it called Atithi-Yajña, which is the offering to the guest. This yajna is all about recognizing that we are social creatures. We thrive in community. And because of that, we have a moral responsibility to give back. I love this part. The idea of treating a guest as a manifestation of the divine elevates something as simple as hospitality into a sacred act of connection. And we can practice this through acts both big and small, you know? It can be showing genuine warmth and hospitality to others, engaging in charity, or dedicating our time to serving those in need right in our own communities. And the circle expands even further with Bhuta-Yajña. This is the offering that extends our compassion beyond just humans to include all living beings. We're talking animals, birds, insects, even plants. This duty is grounded in two huge principles of Indian philosophy: ahimsa, which you've probably heard of, it means nonviolence, and just a deep, abiding compassion. It's a beautiful recognition that all life is interconnected and every part of it deserves our care. It really fosters a sense of universal empathy. And the ways to practice this are just so simple and profound. It can be as easy as leaving out a bowl of water for birds on a hot day, planting a tree, or just making a conscious effort to practice kindness to all the creatures we share this planet with. And now we've reached the final and the largest circle. This is the one that connects us to the very forces of nature and the cosmos that sustain every single one of us. This is Deva-Yajña, the offering to what they called the divine forces of nature: the sun, the rain, the air we breathe, the earth beneath our feet. I mean, literally everything that makes life possible. Honestly, you can think of this as a kind of ancient environmental ethics. The logic is crystal clear. We benefit from nature's incredible generosity every single second of our lives, so we have a profound ethical duty to honor and protect it in return. So practicing this today means being mindful and respectful in how we use natural resources. It can involve deliberate acts of gratitude, like just taking a quiet moment to watch a sunrise, or it could be a daily prayer or meditation. It's about making sustainable choices in our everyday lives. So now that we've gone through all 5 offerings, let's just pull back and look at the big picture, because this is where you can really see how this ancient philosophy provides such a powerful and relevant framework for modern life. This slide just sums it up perfectly. Look how neatly each ancient offering maps onto a timeless modern concept. Deva-Yajña, our duty to the cosmos, that's environmental ethics. Gṛhya-sūtras, our duty to knowledge, lifelong learning. Pitru-Yajña is all about family values. Buddha-Yajña lines up perfectly with animal welfare, and Manusmṛti is our social responsibility. See? Together, they create this complete, integrated system for living a really meaningful life. And that really brings us to the ultimate takeaway here. This framework isn't about empty rituals or just going through the motions. It's about dharma. And you can think of dharma as the right way of living, a path of purpose and harmony. These 5 offerings, well, they're the practical, daily steps we can take on that path. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. In your own life, with your own relationships, in your own community, what form could these 5 offerings take for you starting today? Thanks so much for joining me on this journey.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support encourages me to create more content. Thank you.